Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world watching this, whatever time it is. Today's class is for after a long weekend, after a holiday, after we've had some family time, please God, and have been able to enjoy good food, maybe some good drink, and it's the day after a long weekend, or it's the day after a holiday, and we're feeling a little bit sluggish, feeling a little bit lazy, a little bit hard to get going. So maybe we've overindulged a little bit. These poses that we're going to do are going to help relieve some of the sluggishness, move the body, help with the lymphatics, help with flow, help with circulation, and very importantly assist the digestive system. So as always, we start, just obviously please if you can make sure that you've gone to the bathroom before starting the class, get yourself comfortable, just make sure that your phone is off or that you'll be undisturbed for the next probably about 45 minutes, and to get yourself centered and comfortable on your mat. Just connecting with your sitting bones, rocking from side to side, making that contact, becoming aware of your seated posture. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Turn the back of your hands to rest on your knees and bring your thumb and index finger together. Start to calm yourself down, to slow down, and become aware of your posture, your body, and your breath. With your sitting bones connected to the floor, feel your spine start to elongate. Your tailbone is slightly tucked under, your rib cage is tucked in. Your back is growing nice and tall, the crown of your head moving up to the sky, and your shoulders are melting away from your ears. Your elbows are just resting organically, thumb and index finger in a nice, gentle but firm connection. You're in an easy seat, your ankles, heels can be in line with the pubis or just a nice comfortable cross-legged position. Grow taller with every in-breath. And as you exhale now, just to close your eyes, feel your eyelids resting on your eyeballs. Tuck your chin in slightly just to open up in the back of your neck. Shoulders moving down. Ribcage in. Spine growing longer. Let's start to bring our awareness to our breath. After the next exhalation, let's start to breathe in through our nose and out. Just becoming aware of where you're actually breathing into. Nose breathing only if your nose is clear, there's no blockages. Otherwise, you're welcome to use your mouth. A lot of us after childhood breathe straight into our lungs. We're going to take that breath down into our belly and breathe into the three parts of our body, just drawing in that oxygenated life force and light force. So after the next exhalation, we're going to breathe in and expand the belly to the count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, contracting the belly, 2, 3, 4, and inhale, expand the belly, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, contract your belly, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, take it a bit further if you can, 4, 5, and exhale, contract your belly, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more, breathe in, big tummy, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, contract your belly, and on the out count, don't let your shoulders sag, feel your crown still moving up, back nice and straight as you contract your belly and expel all the old air. Let's breathe in now, just normally, evenly, quietly. Let your breath become normal, and just take a moment before we start this class to set your intention. We're going to take the breathing a little bit further, but before we continue, to set your intention for the class, perhaps to express a deep moment of appreciation and gratitude for the blessings in your life, for all the abundance wherever it may be, for family, for friends, for nourishment, sustenance, support, good health, conversation, opportunities, security, safety. Take a moment to be deeply appreciative and deeply grateful for the blessings, sometimes even the challenges. Perhaps to set an intention now of discipline, of being able to restrict as we start to cleanse and clear and eliminate toxins from the body, eliminate the feeling of sluggishness and overindulgence, to support our bodies on the journey for the rest of the day or the rest of the week. That we can exercise discipline and strength to restrict where we know that something might not serve our well-being, might not serve our relationships, might not serve our health. With that deep, quiet time, as we take our breath a little bit deeper, as you inhale, breathe into your belly, rib cage, chest, expanding the upper body. As you exhale, contract your belly, drop the rib cage, contract the chest. After the next exhalation, let's count to 5 as we inhale, expanding the belly. 2, 3, expanding your rib cage and chest. And as you exhale, contract the belly, rib cage, chest. 4, 5, and inhale, expanding belly, rib cage, chest. 3, 4, 5, and exhale, contract your belly, contract the rib cage, deflate the chest. 4, 5, and one more conscious deep breath in, expanding all 3 parts of the body, the upper body, and exhale, contract your belly, rib cage, and chest. Let your breathing just become normal for a while. You can turn the palms of your hands to hug your knees. We're going to move forward and backward in a wave-like motion. You're welcome to open your eyes. Breathe in as you hinge forward on your hips. You're moving your shoulders back and down, all the way forward, leading with your throat and your chin. As you come all the way forward on your hips, as you start to exhale, tuck your chin in, round your back, hold onto your knees and push into that back body. Let's breathe in and come forward, opening up into the chin and the chest, shoulders moving away from your ears and working themselves towards each other in your back body. Chin moving forward all the way on your hips, hinging all the way forward until you get to the front. Tuck your chin in and start to roll backwards on your hips, holding onto your knees. Push into your back body as we're warming up into the spine. Inhale, come forward for the last one. And exhale, roll all the way back. Pushing into your back body and coming all the way up. Let's turn sideways on our mats. We're going to now move into child pose. So your knees are together, your heels are together, and we're just going to fold forward, forehead to the mat, and bring your hands alongside your body. Your hands can be by your feet, or you can bend your elbows and tuck your arms in alongside your body. Your forehead or your third eye is resting on the mat. You'll feel inside of this pose
a deep massage on the internal organs as we start to bring consciousness in there, massaging them, constricting them, helping to release some of the excess that we may have indulged in, or irrespective, just massaging those internal organs, opening up into the third eye, and just stay here for a few breaths. In your quiet time, in child pose, just to start connecting once again to what are your intentions for this yoga class. What would you like to share? What would you like to experience? What would you like to take away? Always the intention to take something away from the class is so that we can give back in some way, shape or form. If it's because we've got more energy, we can spend more time with our children. If it's because we're feeling healthier and strong, maybe we can do some acts of kindness. Just all the time, instead of being dependent on the loans of others, to see how we can put ourselves, how we can create ourselves to be healthy and strong and abundant, so that we're able to give and to reach out and to assist and support, to reveal light in some way, shape or form. Let's just hold this for a few more moments, deep in thought. Which area of my life do I need to work on? What am I enormously grateful for? Let's take a deep breath in. We're going to start coming back up out of the seed pose, out of child pose, and we're going to move into box. So remember box, your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide apart, pressing into the palms of your hands. Your knees are directly underneath your hips in a nice perpendicular, nice straight line. If you look between your knees, you should not see your feet, so your box alignment is good. Your spine is in a nice, I'm going to turn to face the other way. Your spine is in a nice straight line with your neck. You're not dropping down, your head is straight. Your head and neck are in a straight line. From here we're going to move into cat, cow, happy cat, dropping the belly down, lifting the head up. The sensation is to try and get the back of your head and your tailbone to touch. So there's a deep arch in the lower back. Shoulders are moving away from your ears and down, pressing into your hands, growing lighter out of your arms, lighter out of your thighs, and open up into the throat and chest, breathing deeply in and out. As you inhale, we're going to start moving into our angry cat. So start tucking your tailbone in and your chin in, exhaling as we move into angry cat, pressing into your back body, really pushing out into that spine, tucking the chin in, knaping the kegels, really locking that the pyloric sphincter, locking the base chakra, locking the throat chakra. Press in and hold, but remember to keep breathing. Chin tucked all the way in. After the next exhalation, we're going to start breathing in and start coming back up into happy cat. Inhaling, moving your shoulders away from your ears, opening up into the throat, the chest. Press into your hands. Move your tailbone and your head closer to one another. Open up. Breathe. Inhale. As you exhale now, start to round the back again. Tuck your chin in. Knape the kegels. Press into that back body. Grow light out of your arms and out of your thighs. Lock the throat chakra. Lock the base chakra. Hold those muscles. Push into the spine and breathe. After your next inhalation, let's exhale and one more into happy cat. Dropping the spine all the way down, opening up into your throat. Pushing your chin out, head moving
toward your tailbone, shoulders moving away from your ears. Feel that deep stretch in the lower back. Inhale. As you exhale, start to round your back, pushing into your back body, tucking your chin under, tucking the tailbone in, and really pushing out into that spine, into that back body. Inhale. As you exhale, come back to center. From center, we're going to move ourselves into a down dog and an up dog. But if you need to, from here, just rest your wrists perhaps. Just pull back into a child pose, knees far apart from each other on the outside of your mat, hands stretched out in front of you. And please feel free at any time to come forward and rest in child pose. If you're feeling strong, let's continue from here. We're going to tuck our toes under. So I'm balancing now on the balls of all my toes, and I'm pressing backwards into the toes. I can feel them stretching. Really beautiful for gaining clarity of thought, to increase our creativity. Also helps to release sinus, to release drainage in the head space. This pressing into the toes and expanding the necks of the toes is a really wonderful exercise. We don't stretch our toes enough. So pressing into there, let's come forward and press into the balls of our feet and move up into down dog. We're not going to stay here long. We're just going to stretch a little bit into the back of the hamstrings and the calves. So walk your hands and your feet a good distance apart to give you a nice stretch. Let's come up onto the toes of our feet and then step back. So pushing those heels down to the mat. Lift your tailbone up and move your heels down to the mat to feel that stretch in the back of the legs, the back of the calves. Press into your hands, move your shoulders away from your ears, your head is hanging down loosely, and your chest is moving towards your thighs. Let's breathe in. As you exhale, come forward into plank. We're not going to hold the plank here long either, but make it count. Stretch and strengthen into those leg muscles. Tighten the legs, tighten the thighs, tighten the kneecaps. Press into your hands. You should be in a strong plank, not a valley, not a mountain. Nice strong plank. Shoulders away from ears, neck in a straight line with your spine. Breathe in. As you exhale, let's drop down, either with your knees or straight down onto the mat until you're lying on your tummy. From here, we're going to inhale into up dog. Remember, up dog is different from snake. Snake is when our knees and our thighs are balancing on the mat. Up dog is when our legs are off the mat, so it's a little bit harder. If this is hard for you, please feel free to balance your knees and thighs on the mat. Otherwise, tuck your toes under and come into up dog. Up dog, shoulders are moving away from your ears, opening up into your throat and chest, tilting your head back slightly. Breathe and hold. Breathe and hold as we stretch and open up into the belly and into the lower back. Let's inhale. As you exhale, we're going to move back into the down dog. Nice. Just focusing again on the posture, on the alignment of the down dog. Hands pressed firmly into the mat. Middle finger facing forward, finger spread wide apart. Tailbone moving up, heels moving down to the mat. Tighten into your thighs, into your kneecaps, pressing your chest closer to your thighs. Let your head hang down loosely. Let's look between our hands now. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to step or walk our hands towards, our feet towards our hands. So now your feet should be, or your ankles should be directly underneath your hips. Your legs can be straight or bent, but we're in a forward standing bend. From here, we're going to curl up. We're not swan diving, we're curling up. So let your hands hang down loosely. Your knees are bent slightly. Tuck your chin in. Inhale. And as you do, just slowly curl up. Slowly bring ourselves back up. The head should be the last. Your shoulders move back and down. Chin slowly comes up. And bring your head up. Right, let's move into our chair pose. So you can turn to face the front. Your feet are pressed firmly into the mat. hip distance apart. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can just see what happens in chair pose. We're going to bend into an invisible chair. There's a tendency to tuck the tailbone out or to jut it out. Tuck the tailbone in and really bend into those legs. So your back should be in a nice straight line and your rib cage is tucked in. Move your shoulders away from your ears. We're sitting on that invisible chair. We now lift up slightly, so it's not a hunched over pose. Chin is parallel to the floor. We're going to breathe in and lift our arms up, palms facing each other. Arms and the side body are in a nice straight line, bending into that invisible chair. Just stand there and hold it and breathe deeply as we go within. As we strengthen the legs, move your shoulders away from your ears, conscious about every part of your body. Breathe oxygenated life force in, and as you breathe out, expelling dead air, toxins, impurities from the body. Breathe in. Your legs should be starting to feel a little bit of a burn. If you need to come out of this pose at any point, you stand up slowly, lean all the way forward, and grab hold of the outside of your elbows and move forward into ragdoll. Should you be able to hold it a little bit longer, please let's hold it. Inhale deeply and out. If you're hanging forward in ragdoll, just stay there. You're welcome to join us back into chair if you're feeling strong again. Breathe and hold. Okay, let's inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, nice wide arms and back to mountain pose. Alright, from here we're going to go into the tree. So if you need to find or if you need to have a wall next to you to help you balance, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, if you're finding balancing a little bit hard today, you can use your toe to balance on the mat. So let's stand in a nice strong mountain pose. Legs engaged, kneecaps tight, buttocks is nice and tight, belly in, arms alongside your body, shoulders moving away from your ears, nice and strong. We're going to shift our weight over onto the left foot. Remember with balancing poses, it helps to find a point to focus on, a gaze, that will help with the balance. So find your point in front of you, either on the floor or directly in front of you. Find your gaze, find that point to focus on and start to lift your right leg up. Now if you're finding it hard to balance, you can keep your right toes balancing on the floor, just engaging in that standing leg. It's nice and strong, full of muscular energy. Let's lift that right foot up. We can bring it to rest in the middle of our calf, please, not on the kneecap, not on the knee joint, either below or above. And if you're feeling balanced, you can bring your foot all the way up into your thigh, into the inner thigh. It's more important to find your balance than it is to get this leg up. So rather there or down on the floor. Once you've got your balance, we're going to bring the arms in. So your arms you can bring into Namaste, into prayer. If at any point you fall out of the pose, you go back to mountain and you start again. So finding your point, bring your hands into Namaste, otherwise your arms all the way up into your nice strong tree pose. Engage your belly, engage your standing leg muscles. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and breathe. Breathe deeply, in and out. If you need to hold on to the wall, please feel free to do so. Another few deep breaths. Inhale deeply. Bring your hands back down if they're up and drop that standing foot down to the mat. Just walk that out a little bit. It's now time to shift over to the other side. Okay, so let's just walk it out a little bit. Nice strong standing pose again. Feet underneath your hips, strong buttock muscles, strong thigh muscles, locking your kneecaps. Let's shift our weight over to the right foot. Find that point to focus on again, and let's lift up the left foot. Either to rest with your toe on the mat, to bring it into the calf, above or below the knee joint, or up into your thigh. Once you're there, hold your balance. Focus on your point, locking your kneecaps, lock your thighs, nice strong leg muscles. Bring your hands into prayer. From here, if you want to lift your arms all the way up, palms facing each other. Shoulders moving away from your ears, belly tucked in, legs nice and strong. Breathe and hold. Imagine that you're drawing in, as a tree would, light from the sun, energy, converting it to energy and food. Once again, it's not serious if you fall over, just to come back. Otherwise, maintain your point of focus. Maintain your point of focus. Balancing poses are very often difficult to go into if our mind is busy, or if we've been super busy and we have to quickly stop everything that we're doing and start a yoga class. Listen to your body. Breathe deeply in. As you exhale, bring your hands back into prayer. Arms alongside your body. Drop that foot down and just shake it out a little bit. Well done. Okay, we're going to go into a squat. So we're just going to open our feet up Charlie Chaplin style, about half a leg distance apart. Going down into the squat, you can choose to, if you can, keep your feet flat, but if your body doesn't let you, then to balance on the balls of your feet. Let's breathe in, arms up. And as we exhale, we're moving down, down, down into a squat. Very good. So from here, feel free to balance on the balls of your feet with your elbows pushing into your knees. Alternatively, if your feet can go flat, let's hold that there and let's really press into our knees with our elbows and start growing tall. There's a tendency to shrink into this pose. Elongate your spine, move your shoulders away from your ears, feel the back of your spine growing into the back of your neck. Inhale and exhale deeply. Allow yourself to sink organically into the squats. It will deepen the stretch. You will feel it in your groin. Feel it in your hips. Press your elbows into the inside of your knees. Shoulders always moving away. Breathing deeply in and out. In and out. One more deep breath. As you exhale, let's bring our hands down to the floor. You can walk your feet out in front of you, and we are going to turn sideways on our mat and move into a spinal twist. If you feel, before we go into the next pose, that you just need some time to recover, please just feel free to go back into child pose. You can do that child pose, or you can open your knees out, stretch your arms out in front of you, and just take a moment to, I don't want to say rest just yet, but restore, so that we can carry on and move into the next part of the class. So now legs straight out in front of us. Find those sitting bones. I'm going to face the other way. Just get yourselves on the long way on your mat. Sitting bones anchored in. Knees locked. Legs nice and tight. Feet flexed. Back up nice and straight. We're going to breathe in. And as you exhale, we're going to bend the right knee. Okay, just again, find your sitting bones. Take your right foot and place it over to the other side of your left knee. So your right foot now is balancing or pressing down into the mat on the outside of your left knee. We're going to, sometimes it helps to move away any trapped skin between the thigh and the belly.
any trapped skin or trapped flesh. And we're going to now grab hold with our left hand, grab hold of the right knee. Again, move that trapped skin out and open up to the right side. So our right arm is moving all the way back. We're gazing over our right shoulder and we're pulling the right knee in towards our belly with our left arm. Let's just engage. The balancing leg, the left leg, is stretched out and flexed. Nice strong muscular energy. You're not sinking into your back. Your back is also still growing tall. Right shoulder moving back. Your eyeballs, your gaze over your right shoulder. Pull pull your right knee in and move your right arm back. Feel that beautiful twist into your spine and a massage into the belly. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, and let's come back to center. Very good. Now we're going to do it a little bit differently. Stay here. You're going to reach the left arm all the way up. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Your left elbow is now on the outside of your right knee. We're going to make a nice big circle with our right hands, placing that right hand down on the mat and using your elbow to leverage you into a twist towards the right. Pressing into that right hand, using the left elbow to leverage yourself deeper into a twist. Gazing over your right shoulder. Breathe deeply. Your gaze over your right shoulder, you're gazing into the right corner of your eyeballs. That left foot is flexed and strong. The leg muscles are strong. Your left elbow is pressing into your right knee, moving you deeper into a twist. Breathe in, grow tall. And exhale, twist. Beautiful. Breathe in, grow tall. And exhale, twist. Inhale, let's release the arm. The left arm, release the right arm. And straighten out your legs. If you tap into your side body now, one should be feeling quite different from the other. So let's balance that out. We're going to lift up the left foot and place our left foot to the outside of the right knee. Flex the right foot. Strengthen and strengthen. Flex into these muscles of the right leg. Tuck. Let's pull the left foot in. The left knee is now moving up towards the belly. We're going to reach up with our right arm. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to grab hold of the left knee. So our right hand is grabbing hold of the left knee. You may experience that sensation of trapped skin. Again, in between your thigh and your belly. Just move that trapped skin out towards the left. You're holding your left knee with your right hand. You're pulling your left knee in towards your belly. We're going to make a nice big circle with our left arm and gaze over our left shoulder. Breathe in, engage the right leg. Flex the right foot. Sitting bones in the mat. Spine growing tall. Shoulders moving away from your ears. Gaze over your left shoulder. Move yourself deeper into a left twist. Holding onto that left knee. Pulling your left knee with your right arm. Twist deeper. Breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Let's come back to center. We're going to release that right arm. We're going to lift that right arm up. Inhale. As you exhale, you're bringing your right elbow to the outside of your right knee. Your right elbow to the outside of your right knee. We're going to make a big circle with the left hand and bring your left hand to push down firmly into the mat behind you. Breathe in, grow tall. And as you exhale, leverage using your left knee and your right elbow, using your right elbow to press into your left knee. Leverage yourself deeper into a twist. Gazing over your left shoulder. Flex that right foot. Engage the right leg muscles. Breathe in, hold. Pressing down into the mat with your left hand. Right elbow really leveraging you deeper into a twist. Breathe in, grow tall, and exhale, twist. Breathe in, grow tall, and exhale, twist. Inhale. Let's release that. Very good. Okay, it's time now to start preparing ourselves for relaxation. So just to lie down on the mat, on your back, and hug your knees. Hug your knees to your stomach. Tuck your tail in. Feel your shoulders moving down to the mat. Your chin is your chin is slightly tucked in. You can rock from side to side. Squeeze your tummy with your legs. Again, just helping to release some of the sluggishness, the overindulgence. Excuse me. Right, let's move down into a lying down twist. So we're going to stretch our legs out in front of us. Arms are out at shoulder height. So you look like the letter T. You're going to breathe in and pull your knees up to your chest. Inhale. Exhale, dropping your knees over to the right side. You can choose to use your right hand and press down into the knees, pushing them closer towards the floor, the mat. Your left shoulder is moving down towards the mat. Your left arm is stretched out at shoulder height. You're gazing over your left elbow, pressing down into the mat. Breathe in and out. Inhale. As you exhale, let's come back to center. We're going to drop those knees over to the left side. Using your left hand to slightly press your knees deeper down into the mat. Drop your right shoulder down to the mat, gazing over your right hand. Left hand pressing your knees down a little bit. Right shoulder moving down. Inhale deeply and exhale into this twist. Allowing your body to expel, release, let go of, cleanse, clear any residual food products, any negative emotions, any toxicity, any stress, stress and sluggishness. We're just letting that go from the twist, through the twist. Let's breathe in, bring your legs back into center, and just rock a little bit from side to side. Beautiful. From here, you are going to lie down into Shavasana. Remember, your legs are spread out. Your legs are stretched out in front of you. Your feet can flop outwards. Your arms are lying alongside your body. Your fingertips are curled up. Palms facing up. Shoulders resting on the mat. You can turn your head from side to side as you allow yourself to find the most comfortable Shavasana position, otherwise known as the corpse pose. Once you're comfortable, just allow yourself to move a little bit more comfy. We're going to go quite deep into relaxation. We're going to be here for another 5 minutes. Take a deep breath in, expand your belly, and as you breathe out, let out a big sigh. Another deep breath in. Let out a big sigh. Inhale now. And as you breathe out, just close your eyes. Close your eyes and feel your eyelids resting against your eyeballs. Let go. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission. All the light
and the oxygen that you've breathed into and stretched into your body, it's now time for all that work to assimilate into each cell. It's time to let go and let God. Allow your breathing to be deep and gentle and even. As you inhale, you should feel a gentle rise of your belly. As you exhale, a gentle fall. Take a moment and just go into any areas of your body where you feel there might be residual stress and tension, and purposefully, consciously breathe light in, and as you exhale, imagine that any stress, any tension in that area is leaving the body. And let's start consciously relaxing our face. Imagine as you breathe in that you're drawing in a great stream of white or golden or blue light, healing light that's traveling all the way down from the supernal world. Draw that light in through the crown of your head. As it moves in through the crown of your head, feel all the little muscles in your face start to relax. Let your jaw sag, let your lips part slightly, rest your tongue lightly behind your top teeth against your palate. Let your cheeks become hollow and the mask you wear every day on your face fall away. Breathe in and out as you feel the tiny muscles around the corners of your eyes and your mouth and your ears all relax and let go as the beautiful healing light brings complete calm, complete peace, restoration deep into your body, deep into your cells. And feel the relaxation move down. Breathe it into your throat and out across into your shoulders. As we let go and release any stress in the throat, releasing all stress, responsibility and weight that may be weighing you down on your shoulders, imagine that just for now, as you give yourself permission to let go deeper and let God to release all the stress and allow a deep sense of peace, a deep sense of restoration and of assimilation on another level to take place in your body. Simply by letting go. Breathe gently in and out. Feel the relaxation move down into your arms, unlocking stress and tension in the elbows and wrists and out through the fingertips. Imagine your fingertips just curled up lightly as if in the palm of each hand you held a small bag of sand. And the breath as you draw it down your spine, into your chest, into your belly, into your hips, into your reproductive organs. Imagine your body is feeling heavier and heavier as it lets go deeper, allowing this beautiful healing light to flow through, oxygenating, assimilating and releasing any residual stress and tension. Feel the breath move in and out through your nostrils as your belly gently rises and falls. And feel this beautiful light, this deep sense of relaxation move into your hips, all the way down your thighs, unlocking any stress and tension in your kneecaps, in your ankles, and out through the soles of your feet as your legs feel heavier as they melt deeper into the mat. And you allow yourself to go deeper, deeper into relaxation. All the movement now is just the gentle rise and fall of your belly as the breath and the light assimilates. oxygenates, invigorates, restores, rebalances, and reboots. Gentle and quiet breaths. Let go a little deeper. Gentle, quiet breaths. It's time to start bringing your awareness back into the present moment. Let's reconnect with what our intention was when we first started. What was the intention you set for the class? What deep moments of appreciation could you tap into once again? What is your desired outcome? What do we need to tap into for the day that follows, the week ahead? What strength, what discipline? What do we need for ourselves so that we can become better, so that we can give more, share more, serve more? Deep breath in. As you inhale, expand your belly, rib cage and chest, and as you exhale, let out a big sigh and let your belly drop. Another deep breath in, expanding your belly, rib cage and chest. Hold it. Inhale and let out a big sigh. And let's take that deep breath in as deep as we can and hold it just for a few seconds, not to the point of discomfort, just hold it comfortably. And when you are ready, exhale a big sigh and allow your breathing to be normal. Let's start to wriggle into our fingers, rubbing the thumb against the tips of your other 4 fingers. You can start to wriggle your toes. Turn your neck from side to side, your head moving into your shoulders. If you need to stretch, breathe in and stretch into your arms and legs and fingers and toes. And as you exhale, relax the body. Breathe in again, stretching into your arms and legs. Inhale, hold it. And as you exhale, let go. Drawing yourself fully back into the present moment. Back into your body, back onto the mat. And when you are ready now, just to roll over onto the side of your body, into the fetal position, onto the right side, into the fetal position, and just cuddling up there for a few moments. And when you're feeling ready, to push yourselves back up into easy seat, feeling your sitting bones anchored into the ground once again, the top of your head moving up to the sky, your spine elongating, your shoulders melting away from your ears. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. Grow tall into the back of your spine, into the back of your neck, and let's make a nice big circle with our arms all the way up, bringing the palms of our hands together above our head. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, bring your hands down into your heart center and tuck your chin in. Another big circle, opening your arms all the way up, bringing the palms of your hands together and draw your hands down into your heart center. Tuck your chin in slightly, drop your shoulders away from you. I want to thank you for doing yoga with me today. May the light of the sun and the warmth of the earth fill you with radiance, warmth and compassion.
Thank you and namaste.